Today, I have Jonah, who's here with mom and dad for his first sensory-friendly haircut session with me. As you can see from the preliminary questionnaire, Jonah doesn't necessarily hate haircuts. He just needs a little bit more care and patience to build his haircut tolerance. It's extremely important to start working on this at a young age. You would be surprised at how many adult neurodivergent individuals are still terrified of haircuts, even at their grown age. And you could just see the sheer excitement on his face. He's ready to go. I put the 1.5-pound weighted cape around him to help keep him calm, secure, and grounded in the chair. He seems to like it. And I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of the easiest, straightforward sessions I've ever had. Yes, he is a 3-year-old. Yes, he does have a slight aversion to clippers. Yes, he is on the autism spectrum, but you can't even tell. He just sat in my chair like a trooper for 40 minutes and got this fresh mohawk fade. I even told the parents that I'm not sure if I'd be able to do a style cut because it all depends on how Jonah does. But within the first 2 minutes, I could tell that I could go ahead and give him a fresh style cut for his first professional haircut, which was a mohawk fade. And I was super excited about that. So y'all know I had to go crazy. So no, not every session is super dramatic to where I'm chasing kids around and getting bit and getting kicked and all this wild stuff happening. Some of these sessions are genuinely just calm, and these kids just need a little bit extra care, a little bit extra time. And once they feel your positive energy, they pretty much just sit there still the whole time, and they love getting their haircuts. With my guy Jonah being Exhibit A, if mom and dad would have taken him to a traditional barbershop or to a barber who's not as experienced at servicing kids on the spectrum, it might have been a different experience. He might have been overwhelmed and overstimulated, and he probably would have been labeled a bad kid when it's just the environment that doesn't suit him. But it also makes me think about how kids like Jonah, who are low support needs, sometimes are the ones who are actually overlooked and are the ones who are mistreated by society because they don't display any extreme behaviors. People might think, oh, it's just a bad kid. He just needs to be disciplined. He's just spoiled. When in fact, these kids actually can still struggle immensely in social settings or with haircuts or at the dentist or in learning environments or with speech. They deserve equal respect, love, and they also deserve to have a voice. So shout out to mom and dad for still going out of their way to find a sensory-friendly barber for Jonah. Look at that big smile. I think he likes his haircut. I'm happy I'm able to give him a style cut. Nice, fresh mohawk fade for the kid. Bubble party! Sorry, y'all. That's my daughter laughing in the background. She gets a kick out of the bubble parties. Mama sent me this nice pictures of Jonah with his fresh haircut and a nice heartwarming message. Messages like these are why I do what I do, and will keep going until this is the standard in the industry. Donate to our GoFundMe to sponsor sensory-friendly haircut experiences.